The BMW 5 Series has had a long reputation for many years of being the quintessential mid-size luxury sports sedan. Even though it hasn't been fully redesigned since the 2011 model year, is it still the no-brainer choice for a mid-size luxury sports sedan? Well, let's go ahead and find out and check out this 2016 BMW 5 Series. Now, our model of the 5 Series we have here is the 535i, which comes with the 3-liter 6-cylinder turbocharged powertrain. Now, there's a couple of different engine options that you can get for the vehicle, which I will go over in just a minute. But the 535i is certainly one of the most popular trims. Now, here goes the key fob design for the 5 Series. It's your typical BMW smart key. You have your remote keyless entry, your unlock, and then your lock right here on the BMW logo, and then you can release your trunk, and then you have your panic alarm as well. Now, not much has changed for the 2016 model year for the vehicle. Essentially, there are more standard features on the 550i model, and then also the 5 Series gets enhanced USB and Bluetooth connectivity too. Now, our 5 Series is also equipped with the M Sport package, which comes with these pretty nice 19-inch alloy wheels. And then it comes with these pretty nice aerodynamic kit too, which spices things up on the exterior. You still have the classic BMW styling traits of the twin kidney grille design, of course. And overall, it's getting a little dated, but it doesn't have BMW's newest design language, but it's still a fairly good-looking vehicle. This color for the vehicle is known as the Alpine White, and you do have smart key access on all 4 doors of the vehicle. Also comes equipped with this beautiful black Nappa leather interior. Power driver's seat with your power recline and your 4-way power lumbar. Love these little M door sills that we do get on the M Sport package here. Alright, now sitting inside of the 5 Series, it's still a very beautiful cabin design, very lavish inside of here, even though this vehicle hasn't been fully redesigned since the 2011 model year. And I really love the M Sport steering wheel that we do get here on the M Sport package. Do have push button ignition. Just put your foot on the brake and hit the button to start. And what you're hearing there is a 3-liter 6-cylinder turbo. 3-spoke fully leather wrapped steering wheel. Coming to your transmission, you have an 8-speed automatic, and in typical BMW fashion, you go up for reverse. When you put the vehicle into reverse, this will display your rear view camera on the iDrive system. You also do have guidance signs and trajectory, rear parking sensors, front parking sensors, and the mirrors will tilt down when you put the vehicle into reverse also. You could change different settings for the rear view camera, such as the brightness, the contrast, and you could turn the parking aid lines off or on if you would like. Then you go down for drive like this, and then you also do have manual shiftability. You have the paddle shifters, and then you also do have your electronic parking brake right here as well. Then you just push for park. Easy as that. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the lights and the hazards. All windows are fully automatic in the 5 Series. Let's go ahead and pop up the hood, check out the engine bay. Heated exterior side mirrors with LED turn signal indicators. Now, when BMW introduced this Generation 5 Series back in 2011, they wanted to make the vehicle much more comfort-oriented while still keeping some of its sporty intentions. They wanted to make the vehicle more comfort-oriented to compete with its head-on competitor, the Mercedes-Benz E-Class. Love these 19-inch double spoke alloy wheels. Xenon headlights with LED daytime running lights. And you also do have front parking sensors, LED fog lights, and carbon fiber front splitters. Alright, now powering the 5 Series is one of the most popular engine choices for the vehicle. It's a 3-liter turbocharged inline 6-cylinder that produces 302 horsepower at 5,800 RPM and 295 pound-feet of torque at 1,300 RPM, with the EPA estimates being decent, 20 in the city and 31 on the highway, but it does run on premium unleaded fuel. Now your engine options for the vehicle includes a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, which is the 528i model, and then the 550i model includes a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8. And then you can also go for the high-performance rip-soaring M5 model, which includes a more powerful V8 powertrain. Pricing for the 5 Series starts at the 528i model, which starts at $50,200. The 535i, like how we have here, starts at $55,850. And then the 550i starts at $66,300. And then the 535D, which comes with a 3-liter 6-cylinder diesel engine, starts at $57,350. Now, competitors for the 5 Series, you have the vehicles in the mid-sized luxury sports sedan class. This includes the likes of the Cadillac CTS, Mercedes-Benz E-Class, as well as the Audi A6 and the Lexus GS. Coming to the rear of the vehicle, you have LED taillights with LED turn signals, or carbon fiber rear spoiler as well, and rear parking sensors too. And then you also do have dual exhaust tips on the bottom. EPA estimates, like I said, are 20 in the city and 31 on the highway. Total vehicle price is $67,805. Of course, all of your basic power necessities, power windows, power mirrors, and they also do power fold. Then your power door lock switch is located up on the dash. Memory seat settings for 2 people. Alright, let's go ahead and hear how that 6-cylinder sounds. Alright, now build quality and materials are exquisite inside of here, what you would expect out of BMW. Soft touch interior materials everywhere inside of this vehicle. Pretty much everywhere you touch is going to be soft touch. Nice stitching everywhere. Build quality is excellent. Has that German solidity, no panel gaps, no interior trim pieces creak. This is a very nicely finished interior with very impeccable build quality. Now, I can't express how much I love the steering wheel we get with the M Sport package. BMW calls it the M Sport steering wheel, and it has a 3-spoke design to it. It's a beautiful looking steering wheel here. Now, coming over here, we have your cruise control buttons. On the right, you have your steering wheel mounted audio controls, Bluetooth phone controls, as well as your voice recognition. Let's go ahead and test out the voice recognition. 101.1 FM.
You're listening to 101.1 FM.
It does pick up your voice quite well, I have to say. Up here we do have your auto-dimming rearview mirror with garage home link, map lights, SOS safety connect, and then you have your sunroof. Some vehicles in this class, however, do offer panoramic sunroofs. Coming down here, we have dual cup holders. Love this wood trim, certainly gives it a nice classy feel inside of here. You have your traction control off button, and then your different driving modes, which I'll get to in just a minute. And then you have your controller for your iDrive system, and then your parking sensors buttons right there as well. Center console, nice and soft touch and stitched. Not a whole lot of center console storage, but you do have your USB charging port right there, and then your auxiliary input as well. Seating comfort in the 5 Series is excellent. Lots of support on the side bolsters. Thigh support is pretty good too. Would certainly take this vehicle on a longer trip. The headrests are also nice and plush as well. Visibility is excellent out of the 5 Series. Most vehicles in this class are. There's lots of glass area all around on the front windows. Seeing out of the windshield is okay, but it's certainly not the best. When you get to rearward visibility, it's pretty easy to see out of the 5 Series, however. Really love this black headliner we do get on the M Sport package here too. Now coming to your climate controls, lots of buttons for the climate controls. It's not the most simple layout, but you do have decent knobs and buttons. They are of decent size. You do have dual zone automatic climate control. You have your temperatures for the dials right here, and this is the driver and this is the passenger right here. Fan speeds as well, different zones, and then 3-staged heated seats for the driver and the passenger too. Right here we also do have your radio presets, and then you have your optical disc drive for your CD player. Now, one feature that the 5 Series does have is the automatic start-stop system. So when the vehicle comes to a complete stop, the engine will actually shut off to save a little bit of fuel, and you can turn it off if you would like. Alright, now let's get to the iDrive system. Now, we've seen this many times here before. It's kind of getting a little dated, a little slightly long in the tooth. I really do love the new iDrive system that they put in the new 7 Series. That's a beautiful system. But this still works very well, still has all of the latest technology, what you would expect. Now, this is your main menu here, and it's all controlled, the whole iDrive system is controlled by this dial right here, the touchpad, and then the buttons surrounding it too. Now, coming to multimedia, this is for your different media sources. Now, your external devices include your USB port, auxiliary input, and then your Bluetooth streaming audio, and then you have your CD player for your optical disc drive too. Then you have your radio. Of course, you have AM, FM, satellite radio, and HD radio too. What I do love about the iDrive system, it has beautiful graphics and rendering. It's a beautiful looking system here. Now, of course, you can hook up your Bluetooth phone, have all of your contacts stored on here, view your received calls. You could have an integrated dial pad too, and then disconnect or connect Bluetooth devices. Navigation, we've seen this many times here before, and your navigation system is a pretty good quality, I have to say. The rendering is pretty good, graphics are excellent, you do have live traffic, all that good stuff, and then it shows you your points of interest too. It's certainly one of the best navigation systems in the business. And then there's different views that you could change that for the map, and then you have your interactive map, and you can view your traffic info, your points of interest, different routes. You can enter in your destination by voice, or you could do it by the touchpad on here too. Let's go ahead and do it by the touchpad. Let's go ahead and enter in a number. I'm going to try to put in a 2. As you can see, it does recognize the 2, which is pretty cool. The touchpad does work fairly well. What I do love about the iDrive system is that they do have a back button, which is very convenient. When you get to office, shows you your current office, contacts, messages, any notes. Connected drive. This is like for your roadside assistance, BMW online customer relations. Then you have messages. You can view BMW apps too. Vehicle info. You can view your owner's manual, vehicle status, trip computer, or you could search by pictures. And then you have your efficient dynamics. Over here it shows you your power too, your horsepower. Let's go to vehicle status. Right over here it shows you your tire pressure monitoring, engine oil level. You can measure the engine oil level if you would like. Then you have your sport displays that shows you your power and then your torque too. Let's get back to the main menu. Settings, you have your heads-up display settings, instrument cluster, language units, touchpad settings, many different settings that you can change for the iDrive system here, and many other vehicle features. Overall, love the iDrive system. It's pretty intuitive, and I love the interface. The rendering and the graphics are excellent. It's just getting a little long in the tooth. We've seen this system for many years now, and I would love to see the new system off of the BMW 7 Series instead of the 5 Series here. Now you also do have your different driver selectable modes. Now we have 4 different modes here. We have your Eco Pro mode, which is the most fuel efficient setting. And then you have your Comfort mode, which is for everyday use. Your Sports mode changes up the throttle response as well as it tightens up the steering. And then you have a Sports Plus mode too, which basically it just has the traction control off. The gauges in the instrument cluster certainly have a very traditional looking setup, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It has a pretty good looking set of gauges here. The font on the tachometer and the speedometer are pretty good, but it can be a little bit bigger for the fuel gauge as well as the oil temperature. Now, in the center right there, we also do have your odometer, and then your exterior temperature readout is on the right. Then on the left, you will find your warning messages. When you select between your different drive modes, it also shows you right here as well. Now, right here, we also do have your heads-up display that shows you your digital speedometer and other vehicle information too. Now, when BMW introduced this 5 Series generation back in 2011, from the start they wanted to make it compete more head-on with the Mercedes-Benz E-Class, which is the best-selling vehicle of mid-sized luxury sports sedans, and they wanted to make the 5 Series more comfort-oriented. Unfortunately, it now has ho-hum handling, and it just does not handle as well as it used to. And it doesn't feel like past generations of the 5 Series. And you could still feel for where this vehicle is trying to go, and while it doesn't feel vague or numb, it just doesn't feel like how it used to. They don't make them like how they used to. Now, the 3-liter 6-cylinder turbo certainly provides enough power for the 5 Series, and it certainly gets this vehicle up and going, and it does provide reasonable fuel efficiency too. And if you're looking for better fuel efficiency, definitely go with that diesel engine with the 3-liter 6-cylinder diesel. And if you're looking for rip-soaring performance, go with the M5 model, but be sure to watch out for that price as it could quickly add up. Now, the best handling vehicle of mid-size luxury sports sedans is the Cadillac CTS now, which is very surprising. And when you say that Cadillac has the best handling vehicle in any segment, that's a very surprising factor there. But this 5 Series, it does provide a very comfortable and a very smooth ride. It certainly is more comfort oriented, and some people do like that. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and shut down the vehicle. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of the car. Build quality and materials do follow through in the rear of the vehicle. Nice soft touch materials up here, armrest, mid-door panel, what you would expect. Now, sitting back here, it's not too shabby. There's a decent amount of headroom. Legroom is okay as well. You will find dual mount pockets back here, rear air vents, and 2 storage cubbies. And then you have a 12-volt power outlet. And then you have your rear center armrest with cup holders and a little storage compartment. The rear headrests are also adjustable too, and the seats themselves are quite comfortable. Alrighty. You have a power trunk lid. Nice little nifty feature there. Trunk is pretty big in the 5 Series. The seats also do fold down, 60-40 split. You have a little side pocket right there and a little storage compartment right here too. Powered passenger seat with power recline and power lumbar. Glove box compartment, nice and damp and lined with felt. So the 2016 BMW 5 Series may not be the best handling vehicle in the class anymore. However, it's still certainly a very well-rounded mid-size luxury sports sedan. It's still a top pick in the mid-size luxury sports sedan class. So remember that this is Cameron Birch from Cameron's Car Reviews.